Hello everyone, welcome to the Obsidian Empire. Right now, I am going to take a look at the Empire's vehicles for my Star Wars MOC. But before we do that, I just wanted to show you the Sith I created. He'll be shown in the MOC on top of one of the transports. Now, that is probably a Lord not Lord Garmadon, but something from Ninjago, I'm pretty sure. That's his body. Pants, I'm not exactly sure what they're from, but because of the green, they look like a zombie. Oops, 1 second. Dropped his lightsaber. Got his lightsaber back. Alright. That only took me a couple seconds, but still. Sorry for that. Anyway, his head actually kind of looks like, if I take the hair off even more, Emperor Palpatine, because you see this is the front. Actually, no, that looks like Darth Vader. I might have given this Sith a Anakin Skywalker head. I mean, that is... It's either Anakin or not Obi-Wan, the Emperor. And then this is the, as you can see, it's like little Anakin's hair. I gave it to him because, this is like from the first one, Naboo Starfighter I got. Here's the second one again. But that's from like the first one I got. So, without further ado, let's review some Empire vehicles. Okay, not lightsaber again. Starting with the TIE Defender, which I had ready right here. It is pretty cool. In Star Wars Rebels, it made its canon debut, I'm pretty sure. And, well, it has heavy cannons all around, and it has one pilot. It actually has hyperdrive and shields as well. So this is the actually original TIE Fighter pilot that came with it. So you can see that body. Wait, hold on a second. Can you see that? There you go. So this is the original TIE Fighter pilot that came with the set. I'm actually surprised I was able to get my hands on this. I thought my dad would have wanted it for sure. So I got my hands on this thing. It's pretty cool. And look at this. Wait. See? Can you see what I'm trying to show you? Basically, if you can look carefully, the cockpit is rotating kind of like a B-Wing. So I guess this was the Empire's answer to the B-Wing, you could say. Now, on to the next biggest vehicle. This vehicle right here also made its canon debut. Right now, it is called the ATDP, which I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be called for the rest of its life. If you turn, as you can see, it's got these missiles here, and they shoot if you turn the head to the side ever so slightly, which I don't want to do. Anyway, it's got the cannon. You could take that off. Originally, this part of the MOC was this vehicle was supposed to be put down, like that's how it's going to be during the battle. But still, it's going to be put down, head and legs separated, and this will have been cut off by Ezra Bridger, the one with the hair, not the one with the helmet. Yeah, so it will be cut off by him. And then on the inside of it, I can actually hold it like this now, are two ATDP pilots, or Walker pilots anyway. They actually use this a lot in Star Wars Rebels. Thrawn used it as a deployment for to draw out the Rebels' defenses, and then he sent in AT-ATs, which I unfortunately don't have. But he sent those in just to get them, well, to set their grenade off. So these were all suicidal. They all knew they were going to die. Yeah, and look, it's got a little entrance here, so you can actually enter it like a regular walker. Hello, head. Yeah, so that's it. That's my ATDP. There will be also an ATST coming. I'm just going to mention that now. I'm building it completely from scratch. Well, not completely from scratch. I'm still going to need vehicles. Some parts, but I will also have with those coming Blaze Malbus, one of those rebels from Rogue One, and the pilot for the ATST. So that's going to be pretty cool. Now that we're done with this ATDP, let's get on to something else. I bet some of you saw this one coming next, but just in case you didn't, this is the Inquisitor, the TIE Advanced prototype used by the Inquisitors during the rebellion. It was first seen with the Grand Inquisitor. There's a TIE fighter pilot that came along with it. Actually, got a little battle droid body here, just for the steering, so that's pretty cool. You can get a few of these and get it just for some battle droids, you know. That's pretty good. Then, of course, you'll need the custom legs and the head, but, you know, those come with it. Anyway, so this is the TIE Advanced prototype, at least the one that I have. The wings, of course, come out like this, like they would. And so, actually, if you put this on a person, it looks like a bow tie, which is actually pretty cool how they did that. Wish I could make it my own bow tie for several reasons, but you know what? It's a pretty cool shape, and the way you launch these missiles is by turning this thing back here. Now I'm going to fire it right into that wall. So there it is. Here we are. So as you can see, those are both the missiles from it, and I'm just going to quickly show you guys how to reload them, as I've been showing these a lot, but not really shooting them or showing how to reload them. So this is basically how you do it. You just stick it in the front, and you have to snap it in a little, and then that basically resets for when you want to fire next. So turn and turn and fire. It's pretty cool how they did this. This came with the Grand Inquisitor as well. Oh, and by the way, the AT-DP, which I showed, I'm actually going to put that back here. This came with Agent Kallus as well. Maybe even another minifigure. I think it probably came with a Rebel or two. So, yeah, this is pretty cool, I'd say. Well, both of them are, definitely, but this is the hailing comparison of them both. And, well, look how big that is. I mean, even if with its wings extended, it'll probably only reach here-ish. Yeah, right about here. So, that's pretty cool. On to the next thing, which I'm going to actually show something featured in Rogue One, which is pretty cool. Ta-da! Yes, I have the Rogue One, the hover tank introduced in Rogue One. I'm pretty sure it's called the TTX dash something. It has its little rotating guns that can point up, forward, backwards. It can point down if there's something under it, you know. Dang it! You know, I'll fix that after. I can do it with both of them. These parts here in the front and on the back, they all come off, but that's only for putting them on for show. Right here, there should have been an orange crate, but this is how I left it, and I'm actually going to show you how I'm going to put it when in the MOC, which is something I've never done before because, because well, I'm just starting out. And even if I have done it, you're going to see me actually build it. So, we've got one Scout Trooper Sniper, one Snow Trooper Sniper. Yes, they are committing a lot of forces that they have extra to this world. This guy's actually older than this guy. Actually, they might be the same age. No, wait, he's definitely older than him, because he doesn't have that fully black head on the... I can't show it without two hands, dang it. Actually, can I fix this now? I hope I can fix this now. Yep, that's fixed. Alright, so then we've also got the Red Hood. I made two of them into bounty hunters just because I could, you know, that type of thing, just because you could. But this one, that I took away his guns because I need them for something else, which is coming, hopefully soon. So he goes right on here to the back. He's protecting himself. This is how he'll get up for close range combat. And then we actually have a couple of repair droids. This one's actually an original, with all its parts, by the way, from a Galactic Space Police set. Giant set, came with two of these guys. Didn't come with this one, but some of the parts probably did, like the legs and that head right there. So I figured I'd include just about all of them as repair droids for the Imperials. There are 2 on the back of my troop transports, which were shown in Rebels too. Rebels does a really good job of featuring some things, and actually, this Sith with his lightsaber and the Grand Inquisitor are actually going to be shown on top of troop transports. So that's going to be something to look forward to, actually, in the next rotation, which is going to start now. So, here we've got 2 troop transports, all the troops with their guns, and the little ammo that comes out right there in the middle. These all came with the sets. The Grand Inquisitor, though, came with his TIE fighter. He actually came with a helmet, too, but he's in the little command center with the 2 ISB agents and a couple officers. So, that's where that is. Right now, this has, like, cannons here, flick fire missiles, as you can see. Oops. As you can see right here. And, I put some of these droids here on the back of each of them. Oh, and they also got those 2 cannons there. But no room for a pilot, which means these could probably be considered a mini in most cases. It should have a pilot or 2, maybe even 3. As you can see, they don't have the exact same skeleton legs. Well, they don't have the exact same legs because I don't have any more. And just to show you how many I'm trying to build. Like, let's see here. This guy needs some arms. 1 second. So this guy needs arms. That guy needs legs. These guys need legs. Yeah, so this is how many legs and arms I still actually need. I need like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 26 legs, and like, and like 8 arms. Sorry, I just had to pause that, but dropped one of these guys, so. Yeah, this is just how committed I am to this MOC. I'm using every part I can just to get them fully operational. This guy just needs his arms, though. This guy, and you see it's a bit chewed up. Yeah, that's what happens when you have stuff sitting around with 2 other siblings in the house. So that's where you go. Speaking of siblings, actually, I just want to mention I am a minor currently right now, so please keep that in mind when posting your comments. Oh, and I'm sorry for the yelling. That's probably my my family fighting. Pretty sure my brother did something. Oh well, for him, you know. But best thing for me to do is stay out of it. Oh, by the way, one more thing with this. In the back here, there was supposed to be like a grate or something. It was around here somewhere. I can't find it anymore. Anyway, back down here, there was supposed to be a dark bluish gray grate. Dark bluish gray is the same color as his arm. So, there you go. But anyway, let's move on to the next rotation, which is going to actually not be the speeder bikes yet. Did I mention I have 4 speeder bikes I need to show? Yeah, but it's going to be the second to last rotation on this. Hold on. See, there you go. I kind of found the grate, but that's beside the point right now. These are Imperial Shadow Trooper transports, which actually came with 2 Sith each. 2 like Sith apprentice guys, you know. Red Royal Guards, just minus the red part, and add a nice staff lightsaber. Well, they came with these guys. Anyway, these are nice vehicles for them. That, I think, this part right here belongs to actually a hospital bed, I'm pretty sure. Either a hospital bed or some sort of an axle for a vehicle. So, always nice to see that around in places you don't expect them. Anyway, they got their 2 guns in back, and you can actually see their armor is kind of shining a bit more than the rest. Might be a little bit of chrome on there. You know, for a $10 set, I wouldn't be surprised why they put this part here. They probably just didn't have enough paint. Yeah, but they have the same things, and the wings can actually go up, revealing flick fire missiles, and ooh, well, that was actually positioned almost perfectly. It could become a little bit of an airplane, I guess. You know, you can fly around, you can glide on the ground, you go up in the air a bit as a little speeder. Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. So, I really like these things. I got 2 of them for a reason. Anyway, onto the speeder bikes, which have a bit of explaining to do. 1 second, please. Say hello to the 4 Imperial speeder bikes. Now, this one I'm going to explain first because it's the easiest. This came with Ezra's speeder bike, same style. He even has a place to put his gun in back. This originally had, like, this guy here on it, but I decided to take him off and put him on one of those. I think, a TIE Fighter pilot should be better suited for this. The TIE Fighter pilot probably came from, somewhere. He's a TIE Fighter pilot, so, yeah. Anyway. All 3 of these speeder bikes, actually, as you can see, they have mismatched parts. Except for mostly this one, except for, you know, that red thing in the backpack. But, the reason for that is I had to salvage parts for just about all of these. I mean, this was supposed to be like a Hoth speeder bike, I guess. No, actually, that wasn't. That was supposed to be part of a Space Police set, but I made it into a speeder bike because it was a really small set anyway. I had trouble finding some of these signs, so I had to wait quite the bit for those. But anyway, the general thing for these bikes are that they have a backpack in back, as well as a gun right here, so the backpack doesn't come off. It has these legs, or not legs, fins, rather. Has a little bit of a blaster here, always that kind of thing, because that's the instructions I found. And then this part actually here attaches all of this together, which attaches in the center and actually has the arms as well, as you can see clearly with the blue and the white clashing. So, yeah, this minifigure I got from the little Christmas thing that I got from that Chewie and from that what's it called? Oh yeah, that trash can droid from another one of my videos. It's actually the one I just put out today, really. I'm pre-recording because I'm going on a trip with my with a program that I'm in, so that's nice. As you can see, no white head and no black, fully black face, but they made this actually one piece, which is always nice. They gave him a little thing in back for survival. This guy came from a mini AAAT. This is actually probably the most correct bike here, but honestly, I could have the actual pilot, which is one of those, which is actually this, hold on a second, this Scout Trooper here. So, yeah, I have actually a couple of those in the set, but whatever, you know. So I figured a pilot can pilot if you can pilot a different kind of speeder bike or a walker or transport, you're fit enough to do a freaking speeder bike. I mean, how hard could it be, really? It's just the motorcycle equivalent of real life. So, those are my Imperial vehicles. I'm just going to keep you around for a bit. And, if you can please just leave a like, subscribe, push that notification thing, and leave a comment telling me if you liked it or not. And don't leave any comments that are inappropriate, because according to YouTube, I have control of the comment power. I can decide whether your comment goes through or not. I really can. In fact, I got 2 comments on one of my last videos, and that comment one of those comments got deleted. Dun dun dun. So, please just leave a like, subscribe, push that little notification bell, and I will see you all next time. Bye! On a speeder bike.